Yoga for Healing. Happy Monday. I shuffled the decks. On the bottom of each deck, the first one, Sudden Wealth. Second deck, Expectations. And 28, that is 11. No, 10. And a number 1. And 9 and 1 is 10. Good messages that are coming in quickly. These messages will be unexpected, actually. You may be expecting some type of a message, but what you receive will be beyond your expectations. But it will have you soaring in a good way, high vibing way. So that's a side note message for the collective divine energies that are putting in the work. Warriors of love, not of fight or flight mentality. Love of self and love of others. That know that this battle is among the principalities that are walking among us in the flesh. Overstand and understand the difference, because some of us come from a long lineage of warriors, hunters, that are not beasts. A wealthy man, number 13, 4. Someone that seems to be stable, looks the part, dressed fancy. All about their time, their energy. But this guy doesn't look like he gets very much sleep. Look at his eyes. His bags under his eyes. But it's someone that holds authority. Has his stuff together, so it appears. Coffin wants to come out. So there's some energy of endings, possibly deaths, but definitely endings. Adjudication in reverse. High honor at the bottom of the deck. What is this about this adjudication in reverse? Also falling in reverse, despair. So is someone in despair because you're not under judgment and there's changes occurring? We saw the first sidebar was you on the rise, receiving great messages. You're not dealing with any adjudications. You're not under judgment. And this has someone, well, you're not in despair. Someone wants you to be in despair. And you're not. Because you're already getting the downloads, the messages, seeing the recognition in the patterns. You're not new to this. You're true to it. Your gifts. Or you may be getting handed a gift. More gifts. But this one is going to be extra special. It has some people heated up in the background. You see the fire in the fireplace? It's blazing upward. This gift is coming from above. light will be shed up on it. You'll be the picture of something upcoming. Your face will be the picture of something. You'll be known for something. Number 17, number 8, infinity. Never ending giving of gifts from above. As long as you stay connected, keep shining your light. You know your elegance, you sit alone. There's a stand with a pot with some flowers in it that's standing there by itself. You're growing, you're blooming, you're standing alone. What else is it that we need to know? Wow, and here it comes out. Sudden wealth, 777. Also number 11, 711. I'm also seeing duality with that 1-1. And we saw the infinity sign. And here we are with changes again. You'll be moving. Things are being moved on into its right place. Things that should not be are being removed. There's a lot of light bulbs going off. Epiphanies. Those that are peeping through the window in the background. It looks like that blind or that curtain is pulled over a little bit. They're watching these changes. Those that have been near this situation of this person or whoever wanted you to have this adjudication that you're not under judgment. You're not in despair, but you're having good luck. What else is it that we need to know? Messages. There's communication going about. People are receiving information of imprisonment. So if someone wanted you to be under adjudication, imprisonment, possibly, wanted you to be in despair and you're not, are receiving the message of your good luck. And it has them imprisoned with bars and chains they built around themselves, surrounding themselves with more rats. Rats they communicated with. Now not wanting to show their faces. How much of a bugaboo, ragamuffin, straggly wag they are. This journey is blocked. This journey of them wanting you to be under judgment, dealing with the law in the 3D or spiritual. But you're not phased. You're protected. And you have this good luck. There's talk all about various communication. How someone's road has been blocked. Child at the bottom of the deck. This person may be immature. Someone who wants to be treated as a child. Or someone whose growth, their development was halted. Someone that's not matured in any type of way. They're stunted. Or it may be you that this represents, an innocent person, an innocent energy that they wanted to set a roadblock for. expectations. What are the expectations other than someone expected you to be under adjudication? To be in sorrow and despair. Be out on the curb. But we're going to find out about these messages. Legal matters. 30 for number 3. There's legal matters, but it's not for you. What about this adjudication? Wow. Yeah. They thought, well, this adjudication is about a lot of money. They thought they were going to receive this money. Now there's a man in his thoughts, wondering about his future. Also a female that's sitting there to the side. Unexpected money. They were expecting to receive some of these funds because they were with this man that was getting these funds. Or this adjudication is about something dealing with a lot of abundance. And this man is in his thoughts about this female that's not even expecting this. Military forces. It looks as though he's looking at them if this card was laid on the table. There's something to do with authority. Authority figures, possibly military, possibly government. What about this despair? Prison for someone. Someone that had other expectations of this sudden wealth. What about this sudden wealth and this imprisonment? Yeah. Officials are involved. There's authority figures involved in this situation of this abundance, this luxury, this family situation possibly. And someone's feeling really depressed, sick. Possibly this rich girl that was playing a part. This may be her that was having these expectations. We will find out in these messages. Wow. It's sad news for them because it's found out about some voodoo that they wanted to send towards the good lady that was blocked. Sad news that their hoodoo is not working. This main male that's in his thoughts. They're aware now because it's being talked about how officials are involved of this home, this luxury house, this money, this abundance that's going to be landing someone in prison. Their journey, this man's journey to be the rich man maybe, the main male of this story, something is blocked possibly. Yeah, that's high honor. They're not receiving high honor for this work that they've put in to be the rich man. A very immature, unwise man that's getting news coming in, but it won't be good for them. They will not be receiving good news. There's a lot of gossip and talk going about. Their officials are involved. They're possibly at their home over these sudden wealth and this luxury and this abundance they thought they were going to sit in, something they were expecting, that's going to actually land them in prison. And we have this voodoo over here that they were sending at a good lady that's blocked. Book of knowledge. Maybe they were not aware that this good lady knows about protection. Maybe she's making her own grimoire. What do we need to know about this man that's in his thoughts? Caught in a maze. They're caught in their labyrinth because they did not realize that Mama Bear was so strong. They didn't see how you would protect yourself, male or female. They're stuck in a maze. Their mind is confused, going around in circles. They're burdened. And they know they're facing transitions, but they don't even know how to get started. They want to get to you, but they can't. And this money, there's news coming in about this money. Tower, they're facing towers. This imprisonment, this prison, nothing that you're concerned with, but they definitely are. Yeah, they're anchored in. They're going to be dragged down with this lady that they've been loyal to. This man is the one that's deeply in despair, that wanted to project that onto you. They were doing a lot of projection and spell work, had a voodoo doll, lied, and their own messages that they sent or said or had with others. They're anchored into what they put out. That energy is what they're weighed down with. You are guarded, protected. Yeah. They are the light. You are the light, they are the dark. They wanted to drag you under. And I've seen 666. Yeah, 666 out here more than once when I was looking at these numbers. So 6 keeps coming out. They were loyal. This man was loyal to this woman. Whoever's stuck in this labyrinth are bound in this situation some type of way. In this living, this home where the authorities are, their abundance is being blocked. This man is sitting longing. I guess that's where you come into the picture. This male or female is longing for you now because they're dealing with something, with this couple, with this situation that's got them in a legal bind with this situation. And this light and dark. Wow. They have no high honor. That's been blocked. Their luck is no more for this light and dark. There's lots of gossip, lots of talk about a group of little red witches going about. Give me a card on this light and dark. Tower sideways. Oh no, bridge sideways. Whatever bridge there was, even if burned or not burned, it's blocked. They can't get across. They can't come into your light. Not these snakes. They can't slither within because you've cut a path and you know. You can see when there's snakes in the grass. Number 7 again. Already knowing the tea. That's been said a lot this last week and going into this week now. Everybody's knowing the tea. But they're still going to play a role. They're still going to have tears and boo-hoo, but it's not for the right reasons. It's only because they didn't get their way. Just like a child in a candy store. They don't get everything that they want. Even though they've got a whole bag of candy, they're going to sit there and pout. They deserve nothing. Period. This message is about this labyrinth they're stuck in, all in their thoughts, for these expectations of finances, this couple wanted to put on you, but you're not dealing with it. They envy. They hate nothing about you, but they don't want to hear this. They don't want to hear the truth. How they're fake with each other, fake with their friends, and how they were kicked to the curb. Things that they wanted to keep a secret. How maybe they tossed you or treated you like trash. Or maybe they're just feeling like trash right about now. Because they want to keep these secrets, how they were kicked to the curb. This is why they did the spell work? Is this why they got with this copycat energy to do spell work? A bugaboo? The police are on their ass. They don't want to hear about it. If it's not the 3D police, trust and believe it's my ancestors, and it's the spiritual police. I'm just watching shit go down, just like the others that resonate with this story. Everyone was told it's time to be honest, to live and speak your truth. Those that wanted to still play the games will just go down, and we'll just keep watching the damn show, popping our popcorn. Peace.